part one we spoke about yesterday, where we learned of the potential departure of Adam O'Brien. He's been there 6 years. But now their star, their captain, it looks like he is Weston Webb of the Tatiana. Is he gone? According to guess who, Brian?
Our man, Chamis.
Chamis.
Doesn't miss.
Chamis, who doesn't miss.
What's he done with his hair, mind you? What's he done with his hair?
Well, let's get him on. Kalyn Ponga preparing to walk away from the Knights. Kalyn Ponga has engaged the services of a New Zealand rugby union agent. Now, just to set the scene here, so his father currently, Andre, is his manager. But I understand, Brian, that if you wish to engage in rugby union,
you need your own Jerry Maguire over there.
You need your own registered Jerry Maguire. That's the understanding. Now, the report that suggests that Ponga is concerned about wasting the prime of his years at the Knights.
They've been paying him pretty. He's been getting a lot of money.
It was a bit like 2 years ago that the prime of his years he was winning a Dally M.
Dally M, yeah.
Anyway, he's not yet approached the Knights to formally request a release. He's contracted to Newcastle until the end of 2027 on a deal worth around $1.4 million a year. Oh. Knights fans, we welcome you. 1300 01 1170. Later in the show, Matthew Johns will chat Knights and where to for the club, both on the front of the coach, Adam O'Brien, the captain, Kalyn Ponga. What's Dylan Brown thinking about all of this? He's sort of halfway up the freeway and going, oh, what am I doing here? Personally, there's too much noise. There's always been too much noise. He's never come out and deflected that noise and said, I'm the captain of this, not only this club, this town, and I'm here for the good. The fact that he's never done that and the noise keeps coming for a captain who you're paying an absolute truckload for, I am, mate, what you've done for the club immense, but...
Selling your shares?
See ya, yeah.
I asked Matty this, I think you and I asked him at the start of the year, and he said, no way, I'm not letting him go. This was when Fletcher Sharp really hit the scene. He goes, no way.
When he did, or he had not yet?
Well, he was playing fullback while he was out.
Oh,
and he
right.
was braining. I said, do you sever ties with him, Matty? He goes, no way. He said, we need him to get other players there. That was what Matty's take was on it. And then I was thinking, but now he doesn't want to be there by all reports. If he has come out here saying he's wasting his prime years, I agree. 1.4 million is a lot of money. Fletcher Sharp is a gun. His best position is fullback. He's not a 5'8". Maybe they could put Dylan Brown to 6 and look for a 7 somewhere else.
I think that's money better spent. But in saying that, and based on what you said about Matthew, and I remember that conversation, I'd be saying, Kalyn, listen, you're the captain of this club. You've got a Dally M on the back of that. You came here from the Cowboys to win a comp. We feel like we're building, right? I know where we are at the moment. It's not ideal. But what the town and the club and the sponsors and the fans and everyone involved needs is for you to come out and do the Leonardo DiCaprio Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
If you come out and do you know how meaningful that would be? But in lieu of that, see you later. If you can't do that, we've given you everything. We've broken the bank for you. He
hadn't much help. He's had to do a lot of it on his own.
But you know why he's had to do a lot of it on his own? Because unlike Tom Brady takes unders to get other people there. When you're the highest paid player in the comp, you are going to be left with more pieces or less pieces than what maybe others are. Like, you can't get more than Nathan Cleary and then not produce the same output as Nathan Cleary and then complain about not having the same stars around you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brian.
Okay, yes, that is a good point. But when he went on that run, it was all him. And
of course it was.
Every game he gets, every time that he plays, the defense.
There's no doubting that, Brian.
It's just all about him. Has he repaid the 1.4 he's been on for the last 2 or 3 years? Probably not.
Have they been to a prelim?
No, they've finished 9th. They finished 8th.
They've not been to a prelim.
I feel the 1.4 would be better spent at Newcastle now. They need a front rower. They need a 7. You're going to play Dylan because Dylan Brown's not going to play 7.
Go and look at other codes where over a 6-year period, a player has not got themselves to a prelim or a national championship, a playoff. and they were the highest paid player in the competition.
How many you got to do? Well, you could argue that Daly Cherry Evans.
Dak Prescott cops this in the NFL.
Yeah.
He cops that. Where Tom Brady, is there a basketball example, Brooks? Where who is the highest paid player in basketball?
Now it's
better suit my narrative.
Alexander.
No, prior.
Oh, it would have been Jokic or Doncic.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this?
It's a bit different.
What about this?
But
if you're the Knights, would you take the Daly Cherry Evans? Would you pitch for Daly Cherry?
Okay, that's a great example.
7-6.
If I'm paying Kalyn 1.4, and if I can go to Daly Cherry Evans and say, mate, we're going to let Kalyn go, we will give you $800,000 a year to play alongside Dylan Brown, and we've got a spare 600 of our sleeve to spend however you'd like to spend it, David.
Who do you want?
I would 100% take that.
Yep.
Would you or not?
Yeah, and I think that would work well with the Roosters. I know the deal has been done unofficially. The deal has there's a
and it could be unofficially undone, Brian.
Well, that would suit the Roosters, I feel.
Yes.
Then you get to keep Hugo.
Yep.
Then Daly Cherry Evans could go up there. Dylan Brown is going to play 6. They're still a front rower short, I feel.
Well, what about a junior from Newcastle, Payne Haas?
Oh, yeah.
Is that someone you're throwing money at, Fletch? You want a prop? Do you bring him back? I know he went to high school at Keebler Park, but...
You know who I'd take if I could buy back the farm? Joey Tarpany.
Yeah, Joey Taps.
He just screams scariness.
Yeah, and he screams are made of our man who's going to join us shortly, Tootsie Croker, on a Tuesday for the Trots. The run home with Joel and Fletch, all thanks to Hyundai. What about this? Matty Johns, Jared Croker, Teamless Tuesday, and Nick McKenzie, all still to come on the run home with Joel and Fletch.
Just
Brian.
quickly, what is... we've got a break, but we're talking about Neil McKenzie is the Ben Roberts-Smith.
Yes.
Oh, I cannot wait for that. Froth. Break.
Sad news for the Bunnies.
Yeah.
Bedell writes through the Courier Mail, maybe a good contact there through Bennett in the old Queensland days. He said Cody Walker's 2025 campaign is all but over.
Yeah, he had injuries. Then he had the calf, then the hemi, then the groin. Probably a wise thing. He's not off. He's off contract next year. I've noticed, but my spies tell me he's going to sign a 1-year deal.
Yes. Ooh. Do you like that?
I do like that. Not too many ball playing halves floating around of his experience. I know people say, he's busted, he's old, he's 36, 37, but maybe they
he didn't start playing at 26 or so.
They may have to manage him a little bit different, like Terry Lamb.
Yep.
Remember Terry Lamb didn't train all week?
Why don't we see more of that, Brian? So why don't we see players who are retiring, who are guns, who just don't want to go through another huge off season? Why don't we see clubs sign them?
I wanted SJ to be a gun for hire.
So imagine him being right now a gun for hire.
Gun for hire.
Who could he play for right now? He'd play for Warriors.
Well, Warriors
as a gun for hire.
Yeah, Parramatta could have grabbed him.
But why can't we do that?
Don't know. Take it up with Clint.
They don't want to be running around sand hills at November,
He doesn't have to.
But he realises that, you know what, July's coming. So all of a sudden, April, May, he starts training.
Yeah.
That would be a great way to transition players out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and he wouldn't. I mean, you only need a month of footy, I suppose.
You and I need to come up with the ex-players portal.
Oh, yeah, so you can just right. So you
opt in to the portal.
Yeah, you sign in.
Just before June 30.
Yep.
So there's the ex-players portal.
How far back are we going? How far back?
As far as you want.
Can I take Cameron Smith?
As far as you want.
Billy Slater. Is he putting himself
if they're in the portal?
Is he putting himself in the portal?
Put him in the portal.
Self-portal.
Okay, so it's
and no matter what you pay him, it is just $100K. Every player in the ex-player portal, it's $100K.
Well, they're not going to do that.
No.
SJ's earning more money.
No. That's what they go on the cap.
Oh, I got you. So we can.
We're encouraging it.
Right. So
it's a reward.
Gotcha.
So that they cannot play between rounds 1 and say 14.
I love where you go.
And then the ex-player portal.
I'm digging this.
But how can you not dig it?
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Yeah, it's good. Well, SJ was.
Who else would go into the ex-player portal?
SJ was.
Who else could do it right now?
Oh gosh. Who?
The ex-player portal. If you've got $100K in your cap,
but it's all about,
away you go,
it's
SJ.
all about fitness and how their body's holding up. SJ.
Mate, have you seen Chase Stanley? Mate, I'd throw Chase Stanley in the ex-player portal. Mate, there's a lot of great players. Luke Lewis.
Oh, you're going that far back. Luke Lewis is 48.
It's not about the age. It's about, mate, he's looking better than when he played.
Okay.
He's a portal.
Portal
You gotta
takes 5 years off, Fletch.
He's
gotta
a
be too
portal person.
You're going a bit too far. What about Cam Murray? Is Cam Murray coming back?
He's not an ex-player portal.
Is he coming back, Cam Murray?
He's
year.
out for a while. He's gone for the year. Jack Whiten, Latrell Mitchell, Cody Walker, Brandon Smith, Joel Schuster.
I was thinking about Jackie Whiten the other
They've all
day.
been injured.
Jackie Whiten. Remember when he left the Raiders to win a competition? Now the Raiders.
Give it away now.
Oh, far out.
Oh, no.
That would be hurting.
Should have had 5, in fact, Brian. Dropped one over the line, Jackie Bostock. Unfortunately, his season is done and dusted. His sister, in the meantime, is scoring for fun as well. Indy Bostock. But they met about 5 weeks ago. The Dolphins absolutely pounded the Cowboys. And now this game is back at Suncorp Stadium in southeast Queensland, hosting the Cowboys. Now, Brian, I'm going to say this.
Yep.
Say it.
So since the 18th of June or the 19th of June, do you know how many games the Cowboys have played? This will be their 4th. That's the answer. You know the Dolphins? This will be their 2nd.
Oh,
Not only that,
fresh.
the Sharks game, Dolphins rested Hamiso. Cowboys went all in, played all their stars and backed up down there in Sydney against the Sharks. This, to me, is all-in job Dolphins.
Okay. Yep.
Thoughts?
Yes, I'm just looking at the forward packs. So it's a inexperienced forward pack on both sides. So no Jordan McLean, he's gone. Thomas McKaylee comes in.
He goes good, Thomas.
Yeah. And Torha, Orblix. Is that how I pronounce his Christian name? Orblix?
Oblix.
Orblix. I like it. So I think this could be a trappy game
For who?
Yeah.
for
Double trap.
Dolphins.
They've been buttoned up though. Like
know you're-
even the Cronulla tries, they're a buttoned up side, whereas
Yeah.
Cowboys at this point have been loose of the goose, Brian.
I know, but I feel that they got over the origin. Tommy Dearden's in some good form. He's back at Suncorp. He loves Suncorp. No, okay, it's up to you.
Okay.
You do you.
It's up to
I'm
you,
not-
Graham.
Read the team out.
Okay.
Read the team out.
Okay, the big news, Hamiso's back. That's what we know. And Jacob Rillo goes back to the wing as a result. Connolly Lemuelu has been promoted to the starting side. Finifawaki, he's been ruled out with a broken thumb. Mark Nichols will also sit out. He will miss out the match with concussion protocols. Harrison Graham, Peter Holler are the new face on the bench. Jordan McLean, as you mentioned, Brian, he'll miss the clash. Calf injury, ankle niggles, he's out of the clash. Thomas McKaylee, good player, he starts. That means that Caden Lars, the son of Tommy Leroyd Lars, comes onto the bench. And Todd Payton has made a change to his back line. Jackson Paulo has come in for his 3rd game of the year. Robert Derby, Kentucky Derby, local Derby, whatever you want to call him. He goes back to the duty bench. Jake Clifford remains sidelined with a quad injury. And Johnny Bateman returns from a groin issue, Brian. That's how that's shaping up. But you've taken this is arguably the biggest game with ramifications
Everywhere.
on this competition. Sharkies hosting the Roosters.
Yes, so they're going down to Shark Park now. Do remember that earlier on in the year they played each other, and we thought Sharks were unaffected by Origin.
Yep.
Roosters were in there was 5 players out, and they lapped them. It was a lapathon.
42-26 up at Gosford, round 12.
Yep. Let's go to the Sharks. Sharks have unchanged, but they've got Atco. Daniel Atkinson comes on the bench. Billy Burns gone. Okay, Roosters. Well, Anonymous said yesterday, he said, do not tell people, but this is just for your eyes only. He said the Chad will be number 6.
Ooh.
And then we got another caller saying, Anonymous is an idiot. Chad got concussion. He'll be ruled out. Well, guess who number 6 is?
No way.
The Chad.
No
Against his
way.
former team.
Anonymous back in.
Anonymous back in. So Hugo Savala is going to be out. He's got a wrist injury. Sandon Smith, I thought they might have gone with Sandon Smith, but I reckon it's got to do with the kicking game. Roosters last year, when they were in trouble, they couldn't get out of their own half with Sammy Walker and Sandon Smith and Luke Keary, not long kickers.
Pop gun
A
central.
little bit. So the
Yep.
Hugo was the saviour.
Yep.
They could turn an average set into a pretty good set with a big bomb. So I think that's why the Chad gets his recall.
Let me ask you this, Brian, before we go on. What's the ceiling for Roosters
Ceiling?
this year?
Um,
Could they get to a prelim?
I reckon they could.
Prelim.
I reckon they
Could they jag a grand final?
Don't think so, because they're not going to be top 4.
But they can jag a
I
prelim.
reckon they can.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
They're going really good. And
Jaggers.
they do this all the time, the Chooks. They start off like bludgers, and then they come good with their fitness. They were, I mean, it was a closer game last week against the Dragons. Dragons were pretty good, but they were always in control. Roosters for me are $2.25. That is a deal. You win some, you lose more.
Just on that, you do win some and you lose more, but it does feel flip of the coin-ish.
It does. I think that's, yeah. So the Sharks are $1.65. No.
Yeah, flip of the coin-ish. All right, let's move to you, Brooksy. This is a big game coming up. It is a massive game to see the Panthers and the Rabbitohs.
Well, there's some big news with the Panthers. So he was on the bench last week. He actually won't be there at all this week. Nathan Cleary will sit out the match with Blaze Talangi to partner Brad Schneider in the halves. Isaiah Yeo has been given a rest as well. So two of their big names, their captains, are out. Dylan Edwards and Brian To'o are back on deck. So Brian To'o only missing one game after what looked like he was finishing Origin 3 with a bit of an injury there. Liam Martin remains sidelined. So 3 Origin stars are out for the Panthers this week with his wrist injury that he suffered in Origin. So that'll be a wait and see. Isaac Tungo's suspension has seen Paul Alamotti recalled to the centres, while Scotty Sorensen also returns from suspension in the second row. So plenty of movement there for the Panthers. Dane Laurie will move to the interchange bench in jersey number 14. Rabbitohs. So we didn't really touch on this in the Cody Walker injury section, but they've had a bit of a weird trot with players being out or out of form or not getting any match time this year. Well, Lewis Dodd has come back into the side this week. He'll play his 4th game of the season, and he is in jersey number 17, so he'll come off the bench. He's only started one of those games, gents. Jack Whiten will link up with Jamie Humphreys in the halves with Cody Walker out. Latrell Mitchell's return from Origin will see Alex Johnson shift to the wing. Campbell Graham has been ruled out with a back injury. Ewan Aiken returns from injury in the back row. Brandon Smith,
Breathe in.
he's still out.
Yes.
Saliva Havili will start at hooker with Pete Mamozelis back on the interchange bench. Davey Mawali, who's had a knee injury, is also out of the game. Sean Kepi will be back in reserve. So, boys, there's plenty of changes in this game. It's pretty much must win. Panthers looking for 6 on the trot. Bunnies looking to not be on the bottom of the ladder.
Oh, sorry.
Crow.
Mate, Ivan Cleary, take a bow. This is a masterstroke, not only for this game, but for their season. This is way too smart. He knows they need to rest these players. Last week it was Yeo and Cleary who stumped up. This week it's the others of Edwards and To'o, etc. I love this. I just love this. And they are absolute moral. They are too buttoned up. South Sydney, I don't care what you say, they've got highlights, tapes and reels to cover Australia, right? But they are flaky. They are not buttoned up like this mob. They are morals, absolute morals, the Panthers, to win and win handsomely, Brian, and despite no Nathan Cleary.
Do you find it strange that he played them last week then?
No,
I thought
I
last
reckon
week-
that's the plan. I reckon that's the plan. He said, I need one game out of you only over the next 2 weeks. And Nathan and Isaiah said, we'll take the reins this week. And then they handed over. This is a masterstroke.
Okay. Yeah, no, well, they need a rest. It's pretty obvious.
They work too hard. This team as a collective work too hard for the other mob.
Yep. No, well, you're right. South Sydney are all over the shop at the moment. But I do like when Jackie Whiten goes to 6.
Yep.
Because he's always asking questions down there. But, yeah, it's going to be a stretch to get them. And they need it. Bunnies mathematically can still make the 8.
Then probably mathematically.
6 out of the last 7.
We need to send a.
Got to keep winning.
We need to send a telegram to Shawnee to see what the market did with Isaiah Yeo and Nathan out, and I reckon it just makes it a better bet. I know they're out, but these guys will stand up. These Panthers are going to win, and they are going to keep them. They're not letting any points in. They are back to their old ways. South Sydney are not buttoned up like this mob.
Another lineup news.
Sorry?
What would you call it? A news story is Tallis Duncan in jersey number 4. He'll be in the centres.
Oh, heavy.
I actually don't mind
Tass
that.
and Tallis.
Is he going to be defending... Oh, Alamotti's back in the centres.
Yeah, McLean and Alamotti.
Milky Jenkins and Brian To'o back in. Okay, yeah. All right. You made your point, Shug. Move on.
Okay, let's go now.
Well, before Dunny texts in, yes, the Panthers did drop Cleary, and then Sugar still didn't pick the Bunnies this week, just before Dunny texts in. Raiders versus Eels. Big dropping here. Number 18 for the Parramatta Eels, Dylan Brown. He's been dropped to the reserves.
Oh, wow.
He's been dropped to the reserves for the Eels.
Wow.
Fine. I'm
Jason
happy with
Rouse,
that.
you happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
We're happy with it,
He's not gonna be
but
there
that's
next
the
year.
biggest story of Teamless Tuesday so far.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
New halves pairing, Footy Dean and Joash Papali'i. They will be your halves for the Parramatta Eels when they head to the Raiders. Bit of a shuffle everywhere else. Katoni Katonga, his injury means that Jack Williams goes to the back row and Jermaine Hopgood comes into the starting side at prop. For the Raiders, the origin players, they return. So Josh Papali'i and Hudson Young, which they're back in. Papali'i is playing prop. Hudson Young's in the back row. Corey Horsburgh is your lock with Morgan Smithies and Simi Sasagi. Very excited to have Josh Papali'i come up against Joash Papali'i this week.
Oh, yes.
The Joash
Yes.
versus Josh.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Papali versus Papali'i.
Papali.
Yeah.
That was the
Papali'i.
same case last week.
Papali. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was. Yes.
Yes.
Boys, just on this, right? So it's you don't hate it, Brian, do you?
Hate what?
Brown going the 18th man.
I don't hate it. No.
No, but you know what I
you
hate?
can't.
What do you hate?
What I hate is post June 30. At this stage, you've had half a game with him.
Yeah, but they've offered him. They offered him to get rid of him, and he wouldn't go.
He wouldn't go.
Yeah, that was the story in the paper.
And Riley Smith's back.
Yes.
So do you bench him, who might be your future with Talon, just so Dylan Brown can play?
No, Dylan Brown and Rolsey came out yesterday, in the press conference after the game and just said that. He said he's not going to be next year. I want to get the combinations done. I've got no problem with it. Whether you're Parramatta fans, text through.
But surely there was a
Call
way
through.
of getting rid of him, Brian, to save a couple $100K.
They tried to, Shug, and he wouldn't go.
I'm not leaving.
Not
And that's
leaving.
buyer beware, isn't it? If you're going to sign a massive contract at the start of the year and the team that you're at starts falling away, then this is the inevitability of it, right? The future is probably going to be promoted over, yes, you've been a good servant for the club and you've done well and you've got paid by the Knights, but unfortunately you're not going to be playing the back end of the year because we want to blood our talent for next year and get the ball rolling. We're not going to start fresh round 1.
Correct.
2026, we're starting round 20, 2025.
Dylan Brown's privately going, oh, what? You mean I don't have to play in the middle of winter in
Yeah,
Canberra
yeah.
against this hot side?
Do I have to beat
Coach,
you?
come on. Bulldogs take on the Dragons, Accor Stadium. What crowd do we get, Brian? 5:30 Saturday?
5:30 Saturday, there will be 23,000.
No.
Straight
30.
after Rose Hill. Just wander on down. Maybe go to Urban Surf.
There'll be more than 20.
Ribs and rumps.
It'll be at least 30, Brooks, won't it?
Yeah, I think 30.
At
Okay,
least 30.
okay, sweet. I got my opinion. 23 for Bears.
Okay, all right, folks, here we go. Team List Tuesday. This, I think, we thought that Dylan Brown being relegated to 18th man for the Parramatta Eels, the blue and gold, who never fold, that would be the biggest news of the weekend. I think it's changed. Lachlan Galvin has earned a recall to the Bulldogs side and will start at halfback on Saturday afternoon. Matt Burton's been named at 5'8". Toby Sexton has been shifted to the extended squad.
Ooh.
So Origin duo Stephen Crichton, Kurt Mann, they will return after sitting out last week. And Jethro Rinakama retains his place on the wing. He was very good.
Yeah, good to watch.
He was
Jethro.
very good. Dragons, Hamish Stewart and Luciano Leilua have been named. They did pick up a couple of injuries last week. Leilua will be starting in the back row according to the team program. Stewart to come off the bench, and there are no changes otherwise from the side's team who played last week. Matty Fine is a chance of making his return from a long-term injury, but that is the big talking point. They have, gee, this is a big gamble.
Will we see Toby Sexton again in first grade?
Okay. The other question I'll ask you is how long has it, because what you often see with this sort of thing, they don't put the genie back in the bottle straight away. So even if it fails, there'll be a period of time. How long has Galvin got with Burton to make this work?
I don't know. I find this really strange. I thought he was good last week, Sexton. Really good. Defensively, he was great. He's one of my favourites, Sexton, so I might be a little bit biased.
Yeah, sex on legs.
But you've got to get the kid in somewhere. They've paid a lot of money for him. I thought they might have given him a month in reserve grade to get fitness and get ready to go, but they know more than me.
I tell you, I don't hate it because I felt they had to go to a new level. Young Rinakama, he's an X factor.
Yeah.
Did you see Jethro?
Yeah, I did see Jethro.
Yeah.
He looks good on his feet.
Yeah.
I bet that. Oh, jeez.
I don't think we see Sexton again, barring injury. Like, this is...
I say
This
no.
is the move.
No, but I reckon he'll be
Can't
back
keep
by the
moving.
semis. I reckon he'll be back by the semis.
What,
Can you
Galvin
crow me?
out?
Can you crow me? I don't know who's out, but can you put it on the...
He'll play in semi-final football.
Toby Sexton will be the 7 for the first...
Oh, the 7? Not even just play. He'll be the 7
Toby Sexton will be the 7.
in the finals.
Yep, in the first semi-final.
Oh, wait, okay. All right.
What do you reckon?
What, as strategy, or are you thinking there might be injury, or...
I'm thinking...
Because I think Genie and Bottle are gone. Like, this is it. This is... He's run home.
He's been
business.
a 6. He's been a running 6 for his whole... Well, the 20 games he's played, 25 games. It's very hard to just... You know what the 7 is? He's the quarterback.
Mate,
he's the general.
Mate, crow me, please, tourist. Double crow. They've not been going too well, the Dogs. This is press the go button. I can see Rinakama scoring a double. I can see Stephen Crichton comes back. There's nothing like a change room, Brian, than when there's new energy coming in. Rinakama, Galvin's there, Crichton's back. They are going to go Burko here. They're going to go Burko.
Okay.
This will be
Fraser?
Cromie. This will be their best performance of the year.
Crow.
Okay. All right, guys. How many crows can you...
This will be their best performance of
This
the
is
year.
a murder.
A murder of crows.
Murder of crows. Let's move on. Let's talk enough about Galvin. Oh, it's my go. Go to me. Oh, yes. So, Melbourne Storm versus the Seagulls. Battle of Brookie, except it's not a Brookie. It's at Amy Park. Ryan Pappenhausen, return is delayed by another week. Nick Meaney's going to stay at fullback. Xavier Coates is back on deck. Cameron Smith is Cameron Munster.
He's out because of retirement.
Munster is also back. Trent Liero is back in the starting side. And Tui is shifting back to the bench. And Jonah Pezzett is moving to the reserves. Seagulls, no changes. Tommy's still going to be in the centres. Lehigh Hopawate at fullback. And that is it. This could be it's a 7:35 game, so it could be, I was thinking it was a day game. Melbourne Storm to continue on their merry way, I feel.
Brian, you're going to be very sad. I've done some research. There is no pedigree of Kane Bradley and torpedo pads.
Oh, the Penguin.
Any relation?
Can we call him Penguin, though?
Is there any relation?
No, that's what I'm saying. No relation. No.
He's 6'6".
Yeah.
Jeez, they can get tall wingers.
Target.
We need to call him the Penguin. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
What about Weird Harold out of Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids?
For him.
He was Weird Harold.
Okay. Sorry, tourists are bullying us.
All right, Tigers, Titans, boys. Two teams that need something. And the Tigers have got something. Taylor May has been named to make his debut
good.
for the Tigers.
Wow.
Been impressive in New South Wales Cup, which means Adam Dewey is shifting to lock.
I don't mind that.
Reshuffle means 12 goes to prop. Seyfarth has been named in the back row. Samuela Fainu has picked up a knee injury. So Pole, not because of that, but Fanua Pole also moves to the interchange. So their bench is looking like Hope Fainu, Sione Fainu, Fanua Pole, Jack Bird. Titans, Tino Fa'asua Malaawi returns to the starting side. He came off the bench against the Bronx. That switch means Jamin Jolliffe is out. Is he out? No, he's on the bench. So that was the change there. And Sammy Verrills, he's been cleared of that concussion from last week, and he'll take his place at hooker, boys.
What day is this on?
This is Sunday.
What time?
2 p.m.
Oh,
Card
thank
Oval.
God.
Sunday ticket.
Thought it was going to be the 4 o'clock game.
If there
That's
was
Hindy pre-game for that
there
one.
was-
Hindmarsh making his debut on
Is he?
Sunday ticket. Get around him, everyone.
if there was ever a game where either side could win 20 plus, this is it.
I don't know. This is going to be painful. This is going to be painful.
Tigers, Titans,
Far out.
like it.
You know what? I'm going to Yum Cha. I'm not even watching it.
Okay. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm getting a dumpling.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been some great debutantes this year. But without further ado, we take you to McDonald Jones Stadium, Sunday, 4:05 p.m. Chris the Baptist.
Alrighty. Fan favourite Dane Gagai.
No, we can do that again.
Yeah, we'll start
They're
again.
starting to
Knights take on the Warriors,
Right.
McDonald Jones Stadium, Sunday, 4:05 p.m. And our man on debut, And the tourist is really enjoying that start.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You know what you are? You're the Gus Gould. You want him to fail.
Knights versus the Warriors, McDonald Jones Stadium, Sunday, 4:05 p.m. And it is hosted this game by Chris the Baptist.
Alrighty. Fan favourite Dane Gagai is captaining the side from fullback again.
Like
After
that.
making a late switch. Fletcher Hunt will start at the centres, as he did last Saturday, because Dylan Lucas has a foot injury,
Yep.
which means
Well,
Brody
he's-
Jones is coming into the starting side. Tyson Gamble's also on the bench,
Fire up, Chris.
that's
Come on.
with Frizzell shifting to interchange with Phoenix Crossland named to start at lock.
Okay, now, when you get to the Warriors, you have to sell it like you're in Dubrovnik and you're in a bar and you're talking to a
Future wife.
Spaniard, a Spanish lady who is dancing. She's got the maracas out.
So did he win Spaniard Lady with maracas in that first one?
No, he didn't.
Okay, we're
I
gonna win
walked
it
away.
now.
You got-
Okay,
Okay, here we go. Come on, Chris.
Show a little bit of Riz.
Yeah.
Just the one change.
Here we go.
Okay, just the one change to the side that defeated the Tigers last week, with Kurt Capewell making his return from Origin duties to the centres.
I'm horny.
Rocco Berry. Unfortunately, Rocco Berry injured his shoulder last week, so he's the only out.
I'm sculling me sangria.
13+ Warriors.
Oh, see, that I like that.
My skirt's coming off.
Phone drop.
Yeah.
Want to go for a dance?
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, do you take the skirt off before the dance?
Yeah, because I had the extra thing on. Because it's a beach party.
Jeez.
What, you're still here? Well, you can see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, you beautiful humans.